We'll run departures directly to Heathrow Airport from all villages. We're going to be operating remote check-in only at the main Olympic Village for remote check-in and baggage collection, and we'll run that for 3 days following the closing ceremony. And Seb mentioned again earlier about the temporary games terminal at London Heathrow. These are images you can see at the bottom. The great news is the structure is up. They had their construction topping out ceremony last week, and they're well advanced with the work. And this will allow athletes and officials to be dealt with and processed for departure without having to visit the main terminals. They'll get processed through here and dropped in into the actual departure terminals themselves. So hopefully that's updated you on arrivals and departures. I'm now going to move on to transport, and starting with the Olympic Route Network. So in London, the Olympic Route Network is 175 kilometres in length. And obviously it's there to make sure that our traffic moves around London as efficiently and as effectively as possible. And Transport for London, our lead partner here, has put in place extensive regulation measures and a whole mix of things that you can see listed out here to ensure that this is the case. So that's actively managing the road network on a minute-to-minute, hour-by-hour basis, synchronising and changing and managing the way that signals work. It includes sections of games lanes, obviously for games family and purely for emergency vehicles. All originally planned roadworks are going to be stopped from March of this year, from now were stopped from March this year, to allow preparation and to allow this thing to operate at games time. And there'll be teams continuously on standby to deal with any particular last-minute emergencies and breakdowns. The whole process has gone through public consultation. That was completed last year, and regulation orders are now, the process for that is well underway. It's also worth pointing out that we obviously have a particular challenge on 8 days when competition runs on central London streets. And we'll be communicating directly with NOCs about the daily schedule for the TA system throughout that period and what that means for people. And then there's just a few more points just to emphasise about the Olympic Route Network. Mentioned before, signal timings are going to be adapted. This is really around timing. Signal timings are going to be adapted to ensure smooth flows to training venues in particular when they open from the 16th of July. From Heathrow Airport, a games lane will operate on the M4 motorway section from the 16th of July. 2 days before the games begin, the full ORN and all that I described before gets switched on. And again, there'll be, beyond that,